Welcome into another episode of Profits Picks. We have one game on the slate today. We'll go through the side, we'll look at the total, and we'll also take a look at some player props. I have a couple of player props that I actually like now. Didn't really love them earlier, but they're starting to grow on me. So we'll take a look at those and just find in general as many ways to make money as we can on this game. And the game is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Denver Nuggets. Opening Lakers -6.5. Currently seeing -7. Total opening 213.5, and we're seeing the same 213.5. So the side, I don't necessarily agree with the line move towards the Lakers. Now, are the Lakers the better team? Do I think the Lakers win this series? Yes. The Lakers can even win this game and not cover this margin. The thing that makes me hesitant is the Denver Nuggets have already shown us. I mean, going back to last year, they played what I think maybe one or two 7 game series, but they showed that they're not going to give up. They're more than capable of winning in those series. They won two 7 game series this year. They came back from 1-3. It's not a team that's going to quit. They were down in the previous game. They came back, almost won the game, lost on the last second shot. I just see a team that's going to fight to the end, and that's not a team that I'm running to the window with to lay points against. And for this game here, they're already down 2-0. If they lose this game, the Nuggets are pretty much toast. Coming back from 3-0 is different from even coming back 3-1, so you can kind of forget about it. I think they bring the kitchen sink tonight. Um, Mike Malone, he's a coach that he makes good adjustments. As the game goes on, or as the series goes on, he's going to figure out what the other team is doing and make those adjustments at the half or after the game, whatever the case may be. He's shown that going back, he's done it consistently. So in this game, I just think that if you like the Lakers, you have to take them early. And me talking about how they start the games off and him making adjustments, I'll look at the Lakers on just the first half scoring margin for the season is +4.5, and the last 3 games +10.7. And looking at Denver on the season, they're minus about a half, -0.6 on the first half margin during the season, and the last 3 games -7.7. So Denver's been a team. I mean, I said this time and time again. They start off slow and they get better as the game goes on. They did it. I mean, the series that comes to mind, the Portland versus Denver series. I want to say Portland won first quarter every game, and then kind of progressively got worse as Denver got better. I look for it to be the same here. In the second half margins, we look at the Lakers. It drops from that 4.5 to +1.5, and last 3 games it's been +1.7. But the Nuggets, it increases, goes up from the first half margin of -0.6 to +1.8 during the season, and +8 the last 3 games. So they're making those adjustments. They're coming out. They're playing better defense in the second half. I think that if you like the Nuggets, you like them here full game. And if you like the Lakers, you like them first half. Uh, I'm okay with both, but if I have to pick one, I'll pick the Lakers on that first half because I've seen that pretty consistently, and I think that the Lakers have an advantage matchup wise in this series, and I think that they bring it here once again, especially seeing that they almost lost the last game. I think they're a little bit more focused here in this one. So that's the way that we're gonna look on that. And for the total, not much movement at all, but I'm not necessarily looking for these teams to do too much scoring. You hear me saying adjustments, that means defense. 9 times out of 10, it means making defensive adjustments. Denver, they've been a much better team on defense in the second half. Lakers have been able to do whatever they want in the first half, and the Lakers are a team that hangs their head on defense. Uh, they should make some more adjustments. They should probably put bigger body on Jokic, not leave Anthony Davis on Jokic because he was barbecue chicken. Jokic was scoring at will at the end of the game. Just little things like that. We saw Denver wanting to take the ball out of Rondo's hand. I mean, I agree with that, or agree with that approach. But why would you just limit it to Rondo? I mean, I guess if I have to have a solution for that, it would be because Rondo is not necessarily a threat without the ball in his hands. I would say you would want to get the ball out of LeBron and Anthony Davis' hand as well, but they're also a threat without the ball in their hands, or they are in comparison to Rondo. Excuse me. Um, so for those reasons, I'm looking more towards an under type game. And if you do like points, you have to like the points early because Denver's not so focused early in the games. Lakers, maybe even not so focused early in the games on defense, but haven't had much trouble scoring. So if you like points, it has to be early. In general, the way that I'm looking at this game is going to be that under 213.5. Excuse me. And we'll take a look at some player props. Man, it's sorry guys, having a sneeze attack over here. Excuse me, but we'll take a look at some player props. Um, Ones that stand out to me, even if they get the ball out of LeBron James' hand, 8.5 assists, that's very doable. We've seen him have double digit assists during the regular season. Last game, a little bit less, but at plus money, 8.5 assists, very doable. Next, and also, if Lakers are running that pick and roll, he's probably going to be dumping it off to Anthony Davis quite a bit. So that's another reason I would look towards that. The next one I would probably look towards would be Jokic. His rebound prop has been pretty good. It fell off in that last game, but he's consistently had double digit rebounds. His rebound total is at 9.5. That would be a look for me if you want to stay on Jokic. Um, I'm not quite sure that I trust his points because I think, like I said, LA makes an adjustment and put a bigger defender on him. But we'll see him hang out on that 3 point line, and he's capable of hitting at least two. His 3 point prop is at 1.5, so I will look towards that to go over. LeBron, if I had to pick, I would say his points would go over, just because he wasn't spectacular in the fourth. I think he's better today. Anthony Davis, I mean, it's 2-on-2 in this game, basically. LeBron, Anthony Davis versus Jamal Murray and Jokic. I look for LeBron and Anthony Davis to get their points in this game, so I will lean towards both of them over, although they're not my favorite props in this game. Um, yeah, that's the way I have to look. Jokic is the key right here for Denver if they're going to make any noise in this game, in this series, and I think Los Angeles takes that away. Nuggets, they are 5-1 against the spread. Their last six off of a loss. As long as Denver stays out of foul trouble, I think that they can stay in this game. So we'll do a recap of the plays or the ways that we're looking in this game. I like the Lakers on the first half, minus the 3.5. If you're playing the full game, in my opinion, it would be Denver plus the right now is 7 points on the total. I'm looking at under that 213.5. And on these props, my favorite props would be the LeBron over 8.5 assists and Jokic over 9.5 rebounds. The rest, just kind of ways that I was looking. Thank you guys for rocking with me on another episode of Profits Picks. Best of luck if you tail. Good luck on all of your action. We'll be back again tomorrow. I think we have a game every day this week, so we'll be here until Friday or through Friday, and let's continue to make some money. Good luck, everybody.